Techno Teacher JA has a new telephone number. The new telephone number is 857-7137, or you can email us at jamaicaislandwidelink@yahoo.com. So Techno Teacher JA has a new telephone number. The old telephone numbers are no longer our numbers. The new telephone number is 857-7137, and this number uses WhatsApp. So this number uses WhatsApp, and it's 857-7137. Or you can continue to email us at jamaicaislandwidelink@yahoo.com. Remember that you can have classes with us. You can either have class in person or over the telephone. These classes are available whether it's in person or over the telephone. These classes are available island-wide, anywhere in the island, anywhere in Jamaica. Telephone classes last for about half an hour per class. Telephone classes last for about half an hour per class or longer if you choose. It starts from $2,000 per month. $2,000 per month for 1 hour class per week. For one class per week, 1 half hour class per week. $2,000 per month. Anywhere in Jamaica, anywhere in the island. Pay for it to our Jamaica national account. Pay for the classes, pay for the telephone classes or the in-person classes to our Jamaica National Bank account. To have class in person, you can have class for 2 hours each class, any day, anytime you choose, anytime between 8 o'clock a.m. and 8 o'clock p.m., any day of the week from Sunday to Sunday. Classes in person can either be with a class, as a full set of class with other persons in it. That means you will come to us, or we can go to you. To come to us, it would be $1,000 per class. $1,000 per class. 2 hours for the class. 2 hours, anytime between 8 o'clock a.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. Any day of the week, Sunday to Sunday. Or we can go to you. We can go to your location, your house, or wherever you would like us to go to. To go to you, it would cost $2,000 per class. That's $2,000 per class. Any day of the week, anytime between 8 o'clock a.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. Classes can be any grade of primary or prep school, PEP, reading for adults, reading classes for adults, teenagers, or children. So adults, teenagers, or children can have reading classes, PEP classes for any grade of primary or prep school, as well as persons doing the art aptitude test can have classes with us. We will help you with your art aptitude test. Pay for it using Pay for it using our Jamaica National Bank account. You are also invited to purchase my set of 50 GSAT past papers or PEP papers and PEP papers. 50 GSAT past papers and PEP papers, about 50 papers for only $4,000. Only $4,000 for the set of about 50 past papers, GSAT past papers, as well as PEP past papers. Send us a WhatsApp in send us a photograph. Send us a WhatsApp, an email. Send us an email telling us which email address you'd like the email sent to. You will receive these tests by email. Send us an email telling us from the email address that you'd like the test sent to, and that way we will have the email address right and ready to send it to. So send us an email from the email address that you'd like the test sent to, and we will have that email address right and ready to send the test to. So we will send you an email of the 50 GSAT and PEP past papers. You will receive the emails the day after payment is made. Send us a photograph of your receipt through email or WhatsApp. The account number is Island-wide Jamaica National Bank account number 0011114402, Afro Tree Branch. Account holder's name Richard Shaw. Again, make payment for anything, for classes or past papers at any branch of Jamaica National Bank, account number 0011114402, Halfway Tree Branch, account holder's name Richard Shaw. Send us a photograph of the receipt in WhatsApp or by email to let us know proof that would be proof of your payment. So send us a photograph of your receipt after you have made payment in WhatsApp or by email as proof of your payment. You may make the payment online, or you can go into the bank and use the Dropbox. Use Jamaica National Dropbox to pay for it. That's a quicker way to pay for it. You don't have to use a teller. You can use a Dropbox and pay for it, and you can make payment online. So remember, Techno Teacher JA has a new telephone number. The new telephone number, and this is a WhatsApp number. So Techno Teacher JA has a new telephone number. The new telephone number is 857-7137. Or you can continue to email us at Jamaica Island Wide Link at yahoo.com. Hi again. Welcome to another in the PEP Mathematics Summer Series compiled by Techno Teacher JA. This is question number 103 out of 150 questions. This question asks, Peter bought a shirt for $600 plus 17.5% GCT. How much did he pay for the shirt? The choices are A. $617.20. B. $895. C. $705. D. $573. Again, the question and choices are Peter bought a shirt for $600 plus 17.5% GCT. How much did he pay for the shirt? The choices are A. $617.20. B. $895. C. $705. D. $573. Do you know how to calculate GCT? Or do you know how to calculate percent? I will give you about 1 minute to come up with your answer. After about 1 minute, my answer will come up, and then you'll have another minute before I come in again and explain my answer. Did you come up with the correct answer? Again, I will read the question and the choices. Then I will read my answer and then explain my answer. Peter bought a shirt for $600 plus 17.5% GCT. How much did he pay for the shirt? The choices are A. $617.20. B. $895. C. $705. D. $573. Now to read my answer. 600 over 1 multiplied by 17.5%. 17.5% is equal to 17.5 over 100 equal to 35 over 2 divided by 100 over 1. 35 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 100. 5 into 35 goes 7 times. 5 into 100 goes 20 times. 7 times 1, 7. 2 times 20, 40. 7 over 4 equals 7 over 40. 7.5% is equal to 7 over 40. 600 over 1 multiplied by 7 over 40. 0 cancels 0. 4 into 4 one time. 4 into 60 15 times. 15 times 7 105. GCT is equal to $105. 600 plus 105 is equal to 705. Answer C, $705. Now to explain my answer. 17.5% is actually 17.5 over 100. 17.5% is actually 17.5 over 100. Therefore, the question says, for the question you are supposed to write 600, which you put over 1, multiplied by 17.5 over 100. 600 over 1 multiplied by 17.5%, or 600 over 1 multiplied by 17.5 over 100. 17.5%, 17.5 over 100, or 17.5 is an improper fraction. 17.5 is an improper fraction. Let's turn this improper fraction into a mixed number. Let's turn this improper fraction. No, 17.5 plus 17.5 is a mixed number. Let's turn it to an improper fraction. 17.5 is a mixed number. Let's turn it to an improper fraction to divide it. Okay, 17 times 2 is 34. 34 plus 1 is 35, which you put back over 2. 17 times 2 is 34. And 34 plus 1 is 35, which you put back over 2. Now that is supposed to be divided by 100 because that is over 100. That is 35 over 2 over 100 is 35 over 2 divided by 100. 35 over 2 divided by 100. Okay, 35 over 2 over 100 is actually 35 over 2 divided by 100. 35 over 2 over 100 is actually 35 over 2 divided by 100. Put the 100 over 1. So that's 35 over 2 divided by 100 over 1. 35 over 2 divided by 100 over 1. When you are dividing fractions, you change the division sign to a multiplication sign and turn the second fraction upside down. When you are dividing fractions, change the division sign to a multiplication sign and turn the second fraction upside down. So therefore, change the division sign to a multiplication sign and change 100 over 1 to 1 over 100. Again, change the division sign to a multiplication sign and change 100 over 1 to 1 over 100. So the fraction or the question now becomes 35 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 100. 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 Okay, let's do some canceling out. 5 is a common factor of 35 and of 100 because 5 can go into 35 without leaving a remainder, and 5 can go into 100 without leaving a remainder. 5 is a common factor of 35 and 100 because 5 can go into 35 without leaving a remainder, and 5 can go into 100 without leaving a remainder. So let's cancel out. 5 into 35 goes 7 times because 7 times 5 is 35. 5 into 35 goes 7 times because 7 times 5 is 35. 5 into 100 goes 20 times because 5 into 1 goes, you can't, 5 into 1 you can't. So you say 5 into 10. 5 into 10 goes 2 times, and 5 into 0 goes 0 times. 5 into 5 again, 5 into 1 goes, 5 into 1 you can't. So you say 5 into 10. 5 into 10 goes 2 times, and 5 into 0 goes 0 times. So 5 into 100 goes 20 times. 5 into 100 goes 20 times. There's no common factor between any numerator and denominator now, because 2 cannot go into 7 without leaving a remainder, or 7 cannot go into 20 without leaving a remainder. And any number divided by 1 will give you back the same number. There's no common factor between any numerator and denominator now, and 7 cannot go into 100, or 7 cannot go into 20 without leaving a remainder, and 2 cannot go into 7 without leaving a remainder, or 1 into any number will give you back the same number. So let's multiply across. 7 times 1 is 7. 2 times 20 is 40. Again, 7 times 1 is 7. 2 times 20 is 40. That makes it 7 over 40. 7 over 40. So 17.5% is equal to 7 over 40. 17.5% is equal to, as a fraction, 7 over 40. Again, 17.5% as a fraction is equal to 7 over 40. 7.5% is equal to 7 over 40. Okay, let's multiply $600 by 7 over 40. Let's multiply $600 by 7 over 40. So 600, which you put over 1, multiplied by 7 over 40. 600 over 1 multiplied by 7 over 40. Let's do some cancelling out. 0 cancels 0. You do some cancelling out between numerator and denominator. Any number that is a common factor of a numerator and a denominator, once that number can go into the numerator and the denominator without leaving a remainder, it's a common factor. If that number can go into the numerator and the denominator without leaving a remainder, it's a common factor. 10 is a common factor of 640. 10 is a common factor of 640. 10 into 40 goes 4 times, and 10 into 600 goes 60 times. 10 into 40 goes 4 times, and 10 into 600 goes 60 times. You can't just say 0 cancels 0. 0 cancels 0. The two zeros at the end cancel out each other. That's all you need. When two zeros are at the end of each number, you just say 0 cancels 0 and cross out the two zeros at the end. When the numbers end in zeros, you just say 0 cancels 0 and cross out the zeros at the end. It has to be 1 0 for another 0, not more than 1 0 for. It has to be the same amount of zeros. So 1 0 cancel out 1 0. 1 0 cancel out 1 0. Okay, so 600 over 1 multiplied by 7 over 40. 600 over 1 multiplied by 7 over 40. Let's do some cancelling out. 0 cancels 0. That leaves 60 times 7 over 1, or 60 over 1 times 7 over 4. That leaves 60 over 1 multiplied by 7 over 4. Next, 4 can go into 60 without leaving a remainder. 4 can go into 60 4 times without leaving a remainder. 4 can go into 60 15 times without leaving a remainder. Okay, so 4 into 4 goes 1 time. 4 into 60 goes 15 times. 4 into 4 goes 1 time. 4 into 60 goes 15 times. There are two ones at the bottom, so there's no more casting out that can be done, because 1 into any number will give you back the same number. There's no more casting out that can be done between any numerator and denominator, as 1 into any number will give you back the same number. Okay, so let's multiply across. So let's multiply across. 15 times 7, 15 times 7. 15 times 7, when you do the multiplication, is 105. 15 times 7 is 105. 105 and over 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is still 1. You don't have to write the 1 because it has no value. So the 1 doesn't have any value, so you don't have to write the 1 underneath it. But 1 times 1 is 1. So 15 times 7 is 105. 15 times 7 is 105. 1 times 1 is 1. And any number over 1 is an whole number. Any number over 1 is a whole number. So that is 105 whole. 105 whole. So therefore, we just worked out the GCT, which was $600 multiplied by 7 over 40. 600 times 7 over 40, that was the GCT. And remember that the 7 over 40 was the 17.5%. The 7 over 40 was the 17.5%. So the GCT is $105. The GCT is $105. Add the GCT to the original price. Add the GCT to the original price. So you add 105 to 600. Add 105 to 600. Add 105 to 600. Add 105 to 600. That makes it $705. $705. $705. Answer C. $705. Answer C. $705. I will give you about another minute to review my answer and to make sure that you understand both the question and the answer.
Something for your child to do this summer. GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. Only $4,000 for 50 tests with answers. Email Jamaica Island Wide Link at yahoo.com for free samples and payment information. These are GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with worked out and explained answers for the mathematics and answers for the other subjects. You should give your child who is entering grade 4, 5 or 6 these tests to do in the summer before they start school in September. So if the child is going in grade 4, if a child is going in grade 5, or if a child is going in grade 6, they can do these tests. So remember, if the child is going in grade 4, they can do these tests. GSAT and PEP starts from grade 4. So you should watch my videos from as early as grade 3. And then when the child is going, before the child goes to school in September, in the summer before they start school, in the summer before they start grade 4, they can do these practice tests. GSAT actually starts from grade 4 and PEP actually starts from grade 4 and it continues in grade 5. Grade 6 is just a revision grade. You only revise in grade 6. The months September, October, November and the half of December that your child goes to school in grade 6 is just revision of what they did in grade 4 and grade 5. Yes, the months September, October, November and the half of December that they go to school in grade 6 is just revision that they do during those times. They revise what they did in grades 4 and grade 5. Come January and February, it's just practice tests and mock exams. As of January, it's just practice tests and mock exams that your child does in school. So you should have done you should have done all the reading, watched all the videos, did all the studying before January in grade 6. After that, it's just practice tests and mock exams. After that, it's just stress to try to let the child get to catch up after January. It's stress. It can be done, but it's stressful. So start these tests. You can do them in the summer before your child starts grade 4, or in the summer before your child starts grade 5, or in the summer before your child starts grade 6. Something useful to do in the summer: GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. So write down that email address. Write down the email address: Jamaica Island Wide Link at yahoo.com. Jamaica Island Wide Link at yahoo.com. And email me to get free samples of the test of the GSAT and PEP past papers and practice tests with answers. You will get free samples and then you can decide to purchase the set of 50 tests with answers. So you can email me from the email address that you would like the test sent to, so that I will have the email address ready and correct to send the test to. So email me from the email address that you would like the test sent to. So go ahead, write down that email address and ask for free samples now. And don't forget that these GSAT tests are also suitable for primary exit profile PEP. Subscribe to my channel to get updates of new videos that are available on YouTube as soon as they become available. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. Like and subscribe, and also you're invited to share my videos. So when you subscribe, when I upload a video, for instance, if the video you are watching is social studies part 2, when I upload social studies part 3, you will get a notification on your computer right away that I have uploaded social studies part 3, and you can go ahead and see the video. So go ahead, click that subscribe button right now. Thank you for watching. You should watch these GSAT videos over and over again until you know them from memory. Repetition is important. You can always message me if you have any questions or need further help using my email address, my Facebook page, or the telephone numbers that are shown on the screen. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.